Japanese might sound awkward, and that is because you are using written Japanese in a conversation. This is the mistake number one that beginners keep making, and that is because textbooks never teach you to not do this. How does written Japanese sound? And how does real conversational Japanese sound? Written Japanese sounds like this. Watashi wa isha desu. I am a doctor. A conversational Japanese sounds like this. Isha desu. The difference is watashi wa. In books, you would have put watashi wa there because you need to mark the topic. Watashi, I, wa. As for me, I'm talking about myself. However, in conversation, people aren't that stupid and they know that you are talking about yourself. Thus, when you say isha desu, people are going to know that you are saying I am a doctor, and you don't have to specifically say the I. Using written Japanese further will look like this. Watashi wa anata tachi ni aete ureshii desu. 7 words, opposed to what you would say in conversation, and it means basically the same. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. The reason why this is weird is because Japanese people like to omit things and say less. And you come there and say 8 words, you speak twice as much as real Japanese people do. So you will speak for longer, and all the time you are embarrassing yourself. Japanese people basically don't even get to speak because you take all the words and they just look at you and yeah. Of course, it is not going to be this extreme. Japanese people are used to foreigners making this mistake, but not all Japanese people. And to some, you might sound embarrassing, and when you remember these times and remember what you said, you'll be cringing. Rather, avoid this mistake completely and learn how to speak conversational Japanese and how to avoid written Japanese when speaking. I made a video on this. It is called Your Japanese Sounds Weird. So you may go and watch it after this one. The second embarrassing mistake is speaking like a woman when you are a male. This is actually more common than you think because some males learn from females, and even though it is not a thing in English, in Japanese it is a thing. There is a male Japanese and there is a female Japanese. Be aware of that. Right now, I probably don't have the video published just yet on my channel, but I will teach you some basics. There are male pronouns and female pronouns. Male pronouns are ore and boku. Female pronouns uchi, atashi, watakushi, and stuff like that. This is the most important thing to avoid because if you use a female pronoun, it's basically showing that you are a transgender and people should treat you like a woman. If you are a man, it is a problem. If you are a woman, then it's okay. Just don't use the male pronouns, please. Also, female Japanese is a little bit softer, and for those who are advanced, when you are using the ending no particle at the end, or des, Japanese female will use no. For example, oishii no, and males are more likely to use nda, oishii nda. Still, I want you to know that if you are learning Japanese from a woman, you will probably be sounding a little bit like a woman when speaking Japanese, at least before you get rid of that. So if you want to make sure that this doesn't happen, learn Japanese from a man. Third embarrassing mistake is speaking like an anime character. Some people do this on purpose, but some don't. And if you learn Japanese from anime, sometimes the phrase just slips and it makes the other person feel embarrassed and cringe. So if you want to make sure that this doesn't happen, I made a video on that. It is called Stop Speaking Japanese Like an Anime Character, and you can go and watch it. To summarize it, don't use zo at the end, like ikuzo. That is an anime phrase. Don't use nanoda at the end. And I think I don't need to say this, but don't speak dramatically like an anime character. Your Japanese should be more like that. You got me? Also, I was speaking about pronouns for males and females, but if you use ore, masculine male pronoun, too often, you sound again like an anime character. So make sure to not overuse these pronouns, because that is also an anime thing. So that are the 3 embarrassing mistakes that beginners who try to speak Japanese make. If you want my personal help in learning Japanese, first link in the description is going to take you to my full Japanese course for beginners, where I will teach you how to go from a complete beginner to fluent in the most fun way, and also in a way that you won't embarrass yourself, at least if you learn properly. So if this sounds good to you, you can go and check it out. And if you like this channel and if you like my mission, subscribe. If you want my personal help for free, write a comment and maybe I will see it and respond. Good luck in your Japanese learning journey, and goodbye.